All right, hey, we're hooked up. Rick's got a little one going, first fish of the day. Folks, we're down here on Watts Bar, and welcome to another episode of Big Smokies Outdoor Adventures. I'm your host, Jeff Styles, and I got a couple guests with me today. I got my good buddy, Rick Mayberry, you guys have seen before, and my other great buddy, Ian. He's with me. You've seen him on some videos, Tekken video. Well, there you go. What we got going here, Rick? Want to grab the net? You're just going to pull them up.
Yeah, you got it. Got a
3-4 pounder. Just to get things started. Hey, there we go. All right, boy, look at the lights all underneath. He's been belly down in the mud.
Yeah, it is light.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Here, right here to the camera. Turn around here.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Hey.
There we go.
We ain't gonna brag about him too much.
Nope. Nope. About a 3-4 pounder. We're going to get him back and see if we can get on some more. So, guys, we're down on Watts Bar. We're close to Whites Creek. We're fishing main river channels, and we might even go do a little bit of crappie fishing here in a little bit. But I'm your host, Jeff Styles, and glad you guys are tuned in to watching Big Smokies Outdoor Adventures. We'll be right back. All right. Well, hey. Didn't get the camera rolling, but that's okay. Got this little guy in. This one's about 4 pounds. Rick is hung up on either a rock or a log that we saw on side scan. Oh, it's floating? All right, well, I want to get this back. Help Rick. We're going to get back at it, folks. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, I got fish on. What's that set? Color. Okay, well, we've been walking down this ledge here a little bit. It's 52 feet of water, and we've had several good taps, and one went down but didn't go. So thought we'd throw a little video and kind of show you what we got going on here, and maybe we'll get a hit. Running the Mad Cat rod holders, the 555s, Penn Squall. This is the low profile Penn Squall. Here we got one going. Leave this thing alone, maybe he'll hit it again. And then Ian's holding on to a Penn Squall with the Meat Hunter Flex. I've got that set up with the float. There we go, he's gonna go. Take him down. Using circle hooks, so this is one trick. You don't want to set the hook on these fish. You want to make sure when this rod tip goes down, all you want to do is put resistance and a little bit of reel to them and then slowly pick the rod up. See if you can go. They've been playing. I've got a small tail section of skipjack, and on the Meat Hunter Pro over here, I've got the head of a skipjack going. And this is the new Stalker by Rippin' Lips. This is a bumping rod. Super nice rod. It'd be fun. Forgot my spool of 60, so I only got a 20-pound leader on this one, so we'll see what happens. That should be fun. Okay. This is on a 20-pound leader, so we'll see what we got here. I got him wrapped up in the other line over here, Rick. Let's see what we got. This is with the 20-pound leader. I got 35-pound braid. What we got? We got this fish on 20-pound leader, all messed up in the other one.
I'm glad that ain't my rod.
Wow. You ain't kidding there, buddy. Found a little fiddler.
So you didn't want to fish for a while.
Yeah, you're right. I do have to say this is one of the smaller ones that I've caught since I've lived here. Well, as far as catfish. Yeah, you messed this thing all up. They do that. He might have been on there a while. Alright, we're going to get him back. Whew, this is going to take me a minute. Okay, so you got a big head on, big skipjack head. We got smaller body pieces. Oh, here he goes again. There he goes. See if we can get him going.
Pull that rod down, take that water to
I'm gonna think about putting a putting a crank on the reel. Again, folks, we're using circle hooks, and we don't set the hook. We don't rear back on these. We just keep pressure on. We reel down to it. That rod tip, when these big blues hit, these big flatheads, takes these rod tips right down to the water. Once that rod tip hits the water, don't jerk back. Reel down to them, get that hook in them, and now the fight's on. So I'm sliding this in and out on this edge. We're in 56 feet of water, and we're probably not 35 yards from the bank. And I'm going to slowly start working this in towards this bank, and I think these fish are kind of stacked right at the base where it starts to have the contours coming up real tight. Like I said, the river channel makes a tight turn and comes right up against this bank. You guys are out looking and you're trying to figure out a place to go. Food is always getting swept into there. There's currents along as far as obstructions that are there, and these fish will lay right up in there waiting for an easy meal. And if you're lucky enough to find a log or a lay down, that's going to be a prime spot for a flathead, or several. Slowly inching our way in towards this wall, and we're still in 50 feet of water. Yeah, there's some on the bottom there.
Yeah. The fish still on the bed a little bit. I mean, they're not all off their beds yet.
No, I agree.
Slow. It's kind of like this last year at the same time.
Okay, so here in another couple weeks, we'll start coming out. If we're not doing much during the day, we'll start night fishing like we did last year. We got some of those big ones.
I can't believe that COVID made skip got $5 a piece.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. $5 a piece for bait. It's fun to go catch them, that's for sure.
What do you catch them on?
I use a lot of little crappie jigs and Foley spoons. One thing Rick does is he puts split shots up above, and what I like to do is I like to put a hair jig works too, but I like to put a trolling sinker, a beaded trolling sinker, about 18 inches above the Foley spoon. That way, you know, 3/4 ounce works. A lot of times they'll be busting the surface, but when they leave, they're not gone. They just drop off the surface. So I'll use that 3/4 ounce trolling weight, cast it out, let that Foley spoon drift about 3 feet onto the surface, and I get a lot of good hits, a lot of bigger skipjack with that method. 42 feet. I'm gonna straighten this up here.
Foley spoon with a hair jig, 18 meter into a swivel,
Okay.
and then with a bead and a bullet.
And a bullet weight up there. Okay. Okay. Like a bass bullet weight. Okay. Sure. Okay. Now we're tight in. This river channel's cut right into the bank here. You guys can see this. This is how tight we are. We're in 41 feet of water right now. I'm gonna straighten this out a little bit. You kind of hang right here at 40 feet of water. Yeah, we got some fish down there under us. Always checking my depth, folks. Always checking my depth. I put my rod tip down in the water. I pull it back up. Now I know that my sinker is suspended about 3 feet off the bottom. Same thing with this one. Take this, drop it down. I'm too shallow there. Drop the rod tip in the water, put it back in. These are on a 5-degree angle, so I know I'm running 3 to 4 feet off of the bottom of this. Well, folks, wasn't quite what we paying. We didn't get any big ones, but we got probably what, 7, 8 nice little 3 to 5 pounders. Had a great day. Rick and Ian getting the boat set up, but Folks, thanks for tuning in to Big Smokey's Outdoor Adventures. Until next week, God bless. We'll be on the water somewhere. I'm not sure where we're going to go. Maybe down below the Watts Bar Dam on Chick and do some walleye fishing. We'll see. But until next time, God bless. Take care. Make sure you wear your sunscreen. Have a good one.